I usually try to post things that are funny or amusing, um, that make me smile or laugh, because I hope they'll make you smile or laugh. But today's post is serious. It's not going to be one of those haha posts. This week's been tough. We've had two uh, issues this week. Um, First, my husband had a stroke on Tuesday. As far as strokes go, it was milder. He does still have the symptoms, though. His only symptom was double vision, believe it or not. But he does still have that. And we're in the process of testing and uh, doing all the other digging to find out why and what we can do and all of that. So, and how it originated. Um, but it reminds me, and this is what I want to share, that we are our own best advocate for our medical care. Not for just us, but for our family members, especially those who are sick that aren't necessarily going to think further out. And so I just want to stress that. And I know in COVID it's such a difficult time, and we're not allowed in there with our family members. But there are other illnesses too, just like the stroke my husband went through. And what happened with us, I had called that afternoon or that later that morning and got an appointment for that afternoon to be seen in his primary's office. His primary couldn't see him, so we saw somebody else. The nurse called my husband back. I made the appointment, but the nurse called my husband back and said, "This is an eye problem. You need to go to an ophthalmologist." I got hot, and so I was pissed off. So I called back and I spoke with a nurse and I said, did the doctor say this? Oh yeah, maybe so. I don't know, but I told her, I said, look, he could be having an aneurysm or a stroke. I said, I want him seen there. We can go to an ophthalmologist later on if the doctor there thinks that's appropriate, but he needs to be seen urgently now. I said, you guys can take his temperature, you can check his blood pressure, all those good things. So anyway, be your own advocate. Be your own advocate. We didn't go from the doctor's office to the ER, and that's where he got an MRI and chest X-ray and all that other stuff. So the second thing that happened this week is my youngest son, who's, oh my God, he's 29. I can't believe he's 29. But anyway, he made a friend this past summer, and the friend committed suicide last weekend. Took a drug overdose, and it was intentional. So, something my husband used to say, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. But when people are depressed, they may not see their problem as temporary. It may look like, that's just their life and how it's going to be. So I guess what I want to encourage people to do is, if you know somebody or if you see somebody who looks like they need a hug, and I know this is social distancing, so I mean somebody that you're not afraid to hug, or who just needs Jesus, a word of encouragement, please give it to them. Please give it to them, because it's just tragic. All the lives we have lost to COVID and the emotional toll that's taking, plus to think of other people being so unhappy that they're taking their own lives. So just think about that, and that's my my lecture for the day. See, I can still laugh, but anyway, just wanted to share those two things because they're important. Be your own, advocate, your own best medical advocate. I can't even say it. And be aware of others and their needs and their emotions and support them. Sometimes just a kind word and a smile makes a difference. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And if you're having issues with that, I'll be happy to respond to an email. You can email me at info@thornfieldpoultry.com. My brother committed suicide. So I have up close and personal experience with it. And it's hard and you never get over it. So, all right. Thanks. Bye.